Welcome back to Half Moon's Picks Championship Round, Week 21. I only got one more video to do for the rest of the season. That's just the Super Bowl video. And then that's it. According to, I've asked my poll, what am I going to do next year? Well, it looks like about 80% of you want me to go back to the old format. Just pick, three of my favorite games and then just talk about the rest. Maybe I might do a Yahoo pool for fun. I kind of like that. But yeah, I'll go back to the old format next year. Spend a little bit more time editing, and hopefully I won't mess anybody's name up or a body part up like I did last week. Like I said, I'm in a rush. I worked more than I did in prior years, so I will do it. So we'll go down that rabbit hole, next year. So, but this year we're doing pretty good. The Shoot the Moon contest. Moby Polito's still in the lead. He is 159 and 121. 1,337 points. 1,337, that number is pretty prominent in the computer. So 1,337, that's elite. And he is elite by leading that, board. So congratulations to him. Like I said, hold on for a couple more weeks. I know he's only ahead by a few points. So last week winner, we had four of them. Turcado, we had Anthony Simone, what's that, Germanius, I don't know. And Alien Picks, I guess. It's like a kind of an emoji with picks. All of them got 32 points. Congratulations. Last week I went 2-2. I got the Green Bay Packers wrong, and that's another video right there. And the Buffalo Bills wrong. I lost by a coin flip. So I really like those two teams to win, but they both lost. Both the number one seats lost. That's amazing. I can't remember the last time I saw that happen. I went 0-2 on my best bets, as I had Buffalo and Green Bay. Those were my two biggest numbers on my pool as well. 1 and 2 my unders and overs. I had the under in the Rams game, which they were until they let the Bucks back in. I'll talk more on that later. And but I hit my 3-team teaser. I hit all legs of that. So last week, if you would have took all my bets and bet them, you would have came out dead even like I did. During the off season, I hear some talk that they're going to review the overtime way it was, the way Bills lost like that. It's a heartbreaking loss because they didn't even get to touch the ball in OT. If the Bills would have got the coin toss, they would have probably won the game, most likely. Both defenses were pretty much tired as heck, running up and down the field. And Aaron Rodgers, with his big ego, is going to another team, most likely next season. See ya out of the NFC North. Peace out. Is Jared Goff the best quarterback in the NFC North next season? I know we're going to get all these draft picks next year and the next few years, so I'm looking forward to it. With that being said, let's get on with the picks. First game, Sunday, 3:05 p.m. We got the Cincinnati Bengals traveling to the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs are a 7-point home favorite. I am going to give my picks here, my unders and overs, my best bets. I got 5 best bets. I'm putting them all at once. So in this game, these two teams recently played each other within the last few weeks. So week 17, Kansas City traveled to Cincinnati, and Cincinnati did win in overtime, 34-31. It was, and they clinched the AFC North with that victory the Bengals did. Joe Burrow, he got sacked 9 times last week and 4 times in week 17 versus the Chiefs. So the offensive line is definitely struggling with Cincinnati, but they're still winning, even how bad that offensive line is. Just quick passes, throw it out quick. Jamar Chase in that Chiefs game, he had 11 receptions, 266 yards, and 3 TDs. He was like unstoppable. And then you got the Chiefs, you got Kareem Hunt, the same thing. He was just waving bye-bye as he's running circles around your defense. So you got 2 explosive receivers that can outrun anybody on this team. Like I said, there's a ton of points just a few weeks ago when these teams played in Cincinnati. It was a close knit battle. At home, Kansas City's like 50%, whether they covered the spread or not. Last week they just did because of that overtime victory. They were ahead. They were 3.5 point favorites. I think I had them at 3.5 points, or it was 2.5 points. No, it was 3.5, dropped down to 2.5. But I think on game day it was down to 1 point. So Kansas City did cover with that 6 points last week. This week will be a high-scoring affair. I love the over 54.5 on this game. I think it's going to be closer. So you get, 7 points. You get the 3, the 4, the 7, and a one-score battle. I like Kansas City to win. I'm picking Cincinnati plus that 7 points. So you can put Kansas City on the money line. So give me Cincinnati plus 7 and over 54.5. Next game we got Sunday at 6:40 p.m. We got the San Francisco 49ers traveling to the Los Angeles Rams. Los Angeles Rams are a 3.5 point favorite. San Francisco swept, the season. This is a divisional team, divisional matchup, I should say. And San Francisco did sweep the Rams. They beat them at home and they beat them in LA. Last matchup they had was in Week 18 in LA. The score was 27-24. They did win in overtime. Like I said, these games are close. This game was 17-0 at halftime, and then the San Francisco 49ers just came back and beat them in overtime. Sound familiar? Sound like that Tampa Bay game, don't it? Rams play too conservative in the second half. I don't know what it is. They like taking the lead, and then they try to run the ball, and they get 3 and out every time, just trying to kill the clock. They're ahead, try to kill the clock. Like last week, they had 27-3 against Tampa Bay. Just sat on the ball. McVay needs to, put on the gas pedal. They need just the whole game. This is a playoffs here. You don't need to sit back and lay back on the ball in the second half. But he continues to do it in the playoffs and in the regular season. For this game, I am picking the Los Angeles Rams minus 3.5. I said this is a tough game to pick. I mean, if they win by field goal, you're out a half a point. Maybe, pick the game at game day. Maybe get, 3, or you can just buy that point. Either way, I'm taking the LA Rams minus 3.5 points and over 46.5 as this. And my favorite bet, this is the bet, to put the most money on. This is what I'm going to do. I'm picking the LA Rams minus 2.5 for the first half. They always, like I said, dominate the first half, and then the other team comes back the second half. That's when you got to start worrying. But if you already beat them at halftime, like I said, the Tampa Bay is 27-3. The last time these two teams met in LA, it was 17-0 Rams. So that's, first half LA Rams minus 2.5 is probably the best bet. So give me Los Angeles Rams minus 3.5, minus 2.5 first half, and over 46.5. Well, that's it for me. I really appreciate you stopping by once again. If you're going to play some teasers, maybe a 2-team teaser, I'd put Cincinnati plus 13 with San Francisco plus 9.5. That'd be a good teaser along with my other bets. Just mix it up. What you like. This is all about discussing what I think and what you think, and then taking your picks and then just roll with it. So I just try to give you as much information as I can. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I probably won't be posting on Twitter anymore because, I'm going to give you all the information here, and including the Super Bowl. Usually Super Bowl, I do a bunch of prop bets as well. I think I won, what did I get? 7 out of 9 last season. So I did really good on those prop bets. So I got 2 weeks. I probably won't do nothing next week. They got the Pro Bowl. I always pick the NFC. These Lions are in it, and they lost the last 2 seasons. So I'm done with the Pro Bowl. Just watch it for fun if you can. Just put $10 on it or something, and then I will see you in 2 weeks with the Super Bowl prediction. Thanks again, and I'll see you in 2 weeks. Peace.